Greetings, I'm Oz. Star Wars sucks.
It does, and we're going to watch more of it because... what else do we do with ourselves? Well, it's important though, okay?
Not allowed to ask that question.
Okay. Oh, as well, okay, before we forget, okay, we thank everyone for supporting us on Patreon, Subscribestar.
Yeah.
If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, then please head to the links below and support us. Your support really helps us do things that we enjoy doing and you love watching, and makes us less dependable on an algorithm or other services who might, deem us unworthy.
There are forces. The forces
of darkness.
Forces, the dark side.
Yes.
The Empire. Every time I do his voice, it's more shaky. I'm developing dementia. All right.
Whoa.
And so if you want to help the crusade of awful media... So I shouldn't be emotional. I should be enraged. Then go to the links in the description.
And then the Lord brought down a fire upon the 100 and... How many were there?
You sound like Blackbeard now.
Blackbeard?
Davy Jones. No, Davy Jones.
Oh.
But yeah, so do those things.
You don't want me to do Davy Jones' voice?
No, I'm just saying
You're afraid to get wet. Patreon.
The passion you put into that.
Patreon right there.
At this rate, Patreon's going to get more video content than the regular people.
I'm so sorry.
You put so much passion into that.
Okay, look, and see, guys, okay, here's an example. We can turn that around, okay? That's why you should go to Patreon, because in Patreon, you'll see more stuff like that.
But they won't see it.
They will.
No, they will.
We'll let this one in.
We'll let this one in. Okay. So, if you want to see us breaking down and just being completely dismantled by things I say, go to Patreon and you can see stuff like that. Now back to the video. So yeah, there's been a trend of crappy Star Wars Disney shows. We suffered through all of them.
Boba Fett was the one, I think, that just I will never forget that week.
We literally watching. Yeah, okay, but like the trenches of World War One, we bonded in a way that
yeah, we did.
I don't think would actually will ever happen again. I can't do this again. I can't watch this again. I can't.
Shall we move on?
And then the Star Wars show's coming.
Yeah. When it comes to dress setting, I like their look up, because it looks kind of like the half... Oh, you look so distraught.
I'm distraught, man. I want to know what's going on with the world.
Yeah, I know.
I know it's all going to hell, but I didn't expect this. Hey. Thank you. Get to the sanctuary! There's people coming to kill us! Wait, let me just get to the actual point, okay?
Yeah.
Like, shut the up! I would've shut the right there! Shut the up!
They're just self-inserting it to be funny. They're like, we're self-aware.
Wasn't funny!
It wasn't.
It just really pisses me off just thinking about it!
Okay, don't think of that anymore.
Okay? Now you're walking through Tijuana as a white guy and you're like, hey drug dealers, you're gonna get kidnapped and put in a bloody oil barrel, okay? Like this, I can't stand it, Nathan! Help me! I can't stand it!
Okay, and then he says, we are not suited for this.
Then what was the point of the show? Huh? What was this all about? We get to the end of this turd-covered path. And what was the point? Yeah.
Should I do like a foot thing?
Dude, yeah. Show the fans the feet. Dude, there will actually be fans.
Oh! No,
yeah, that's not going on Patreon.
These shoes are staying on for now.
Going on
okay? These shoes staying on. Nothing's coming off. But if you want to see my bare foot, Boba Fett, that's how insane we got.
What happened to the bear?
The bear?
You said you want to see my barefoot. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we watched
Kenobi, Boba Fett. We haven't done Mando. Was there any other Star Wars stuff that came out?
I'm pretty sure it's just those. No, we actually did do The Mandalorian.
No, we didn't.
I'm pretty sure we did. Can we check?
Yeah.
How much would you like to bet?
$50?
50's a bit much for me right now. How about I bet
You're not confident.
whoever loses gets their ass grabbed. I hope that's not HR. I'm getting fired one day.
Anyway, Andor is a series that no one asked for. No one asked for Rogue One. Some of us enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but looking back now, I think I enjoyed it for the member berries. It was that last moment with Vader. That was the bit that made me like it.
Well, the story of how this got made is there was a list of potential Star Wars shows, and it got nailed down to two. There was two ones they could make for this year. There was Boba Fett, and the list actually said Boba Fett and or Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then she's like, you know what, let's make all three of these.
That's what Kathleen was like.
There's a part in Death of Stalin where they go like, it gives the out list, shoot this person while this person's watching, find him and make it seem like an accident, like stop, and that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
But she's not doing it for Joseph Stalin.
No.
It's for Satan. Anyway.
What's how bad someone... Okay, so going into this trailer...
And or Joseph Stalin.
Okay, I just realised we're going on a bit when we need to watch a trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But...
It's only 2 minutes and 24 seconds.
Yeah, don't worry, it'll be a 40-minute video.
But this series will be much longer.
My K-dramas, first episodes, have more content than any of your Star Wars stuff, Kathleen.
Yeah,
Are
Kathleen.
you doing
Kathleen?
Are you doing Davy Jones right now?
I don't know.
More water coming off your face.
It makes me so mad.
Get wet.
Because not only is there not content, which I'm just desperate for because I'm a bloody Star Wars fanboy, but they can't even, like...
Bloody hell, we went through the whole range of human emotions right there.
Nathan,
Yes?
give up.
But it's Star Wars.
I used to think
The reason why I can edit videos is because of Star Wars.
What the
The
hell?
reason why I can use the camera we film for this is because of Star Wars.
The reason we're talking about Star Wars right now?
It's because of Star Wars!
It could be good.
No.
The last two series they've given us, Claudia, was
One that literally drove us to temporary madness.
a bounty hunter who was like, oh, this isn't the life for me. Then gets a new life and he goes, oh, this isn't the life for me.
And then after the Sand People die, he gets a new life and like, oh, this isn't the life for me. and then Obi-Wan Kenobi is about a guy who was a Jedi, and then Order 66 happens, and he's like,
This isn't the
this
life
isn't
for
the life
me.
for me. And then what
And then he goes
happens
to save Leia and he goes, oh, this isn't the life for me.
Yeah. And then come episode 4 when he's fighting Darth Vader, he looks at Luke and he's like, you know what? This isn't life for me. He gets cut off.
And then
Anyway.
Nathan looks at Star Wars and goes, you know what?
Claudia, you don't care for Star Wars, but you care for good media.
No, I mean, I like the concept of Star Wars. The original Star Wars is I like the idea of, space, not so much fantasy.
Space opera.
Yeah, space opera. And, the hero's journey. So I'm not like a fangirl of it. I won't feel immense pain when it doesn't live up to expectations.
But I
do want a good story. I don't want to be bored.
See, I'd rather you be that than be some fangirl who just loves it because it's Star Wars. Who just sees the logo and icon in the word and goes, I love this because of what it is.
Thank you.
So I appreciate the fact that you can look at this with an actual eye of criticism, like how I'm going to. I was going to say, and Oz, your opinions of Andor and Star Wars?
Don't.
Oh, I'm not sure what to believe anymore.
Okay.
Fine, I'll give you an actual answer that's not so depressing. I'm so done with it, I get it. They can make pew-pew sounds when they hit the swords together, okay? Now, that sounds really shallow and dismissive, right? But it's actually true. It is really cool when that happens.
Yes.
But even then, everything else they do surrounding it sucks.
They can't even do the pew-pew good anymore, though.
They can't. The pew-pew used to be awesome. They used to call it dance fighting.
And they barely did any pew pew.
Yeah.
Now it's all poo-poo.
There wasn't enough pew pew.
Also, can we just like have a moment of silence, realizing that this is a prequel TV show from a prequel movie? Like, it's not just a prequel to something; it's a prequel to a prequel.
No, but it's also a prequel to a sequel and a sequel to a prequel.
Like, we're going so many layers back and forward.
It's bloody. It's
I thought
it's worse
It's
than
like
Tenet.
Black Widow.
I thought Disney. Yeah, exactly. I thought Disney was like, oh, with Star Wars, we'll finish off the trilogy, but then we're getting the hell out of here because we don't want to piss off fans too much. But they keep coming back.
But also, when they do go into the future, even though they don't let the past die...
But you have to forget the past and embrace the future, or die with it. That's rings
but
of
also,
power.
no one's ever really gone. Can they give us a, this is why I loved it when movies were based on Christianity a bit.
Yeah, you need to pick your themes and your message. You keep playing around with.
There's nothing for Star Wars.
No.
Now it's, hey, look, there's a Porg. Now I'm not necessarily interested in the toys, but
There's a ship, and they've got lightsabers. He
Taika
said hello there.
he's doing Taika Waititi's doing a Star Wars, by the way.
Yeah, that's going to be... Oh. Now that we all know our assumptions going into this and how we feel about it, I think it's time that we head into the trailer.
Oh, we have a trailer to watch.
Without further delay, let me press the play button.
Okay.
Damn it, I was going to take ages doing it. Okay, so...
It's The Last Jedi!
Oh, no, that's not.
Like...
Is that
It's Ryan! It's Ryan, look! No, sorry.
There's a Porg, and there's a Korg.
Alright, sorry, I'm going to do an actual breakdown.
trees?
Okay, all jokes aside, this looks the exact same we've already seen before.
That looks like...
It's a landscape.
Misty mountains. But it's space, for crying out loud. Like, it doesn't start with space anymore.
Yeah, it used to be like...
It used to be the Star Wars in space, spaceships. Now it's like green planet,
Yeah,
desert planet.
yeah.
Well, good point.
Which one of these had green practices?
I've not noticed this.
Anyway,
So
that's Scotland, I think.
that. So we've got
Product placement already.
where?
Nike.
Nice. We've got like what, two farmer shepherd people who are
Who
walking
look
through.
like I could just see them walking down the street.
Yeah, they
Let's
don't
be
look
real.
very Star Warsy, do they?
Oh,
Him, I could see him just walking down the street.
now,
Yeah, you're right. No, their attire is very modern.
His
Yeah, yeah,
pants
and
don't look
Despite being
like. Yeah.
that literally looks like an AK variant.
yeah,
It
that
literally is. Like, look at that. Look at
Sorry,
that
Star
barrel.
Warsy.
Look at that's an AK variant.
that is the least Star Wars gun I've ever seen in Star Wars.
Yeah,
It's meant to be like technology progressed
and then stopped.
stopped.
Plateaued.
And
Yeah.
so there's nothing new coming out. Everyone just recycles everything. And so the old Star Wars guns were basically they got weapons from World War I, World War II, and just took parts and put them together. And that's why they have this really organic feel to them, because they're real guns, but they've been sliced together to make weapons.
And it
like the
works.
lightsaber hilt, that's off a photography light. Oh. That's what like
Is that where the lightsaber part comes from?
yeah. But like legit, that's why it looks real. It's because it's an actual prop from something that they've just recycled into something different. Well, obviously this,
That's
like his
really
clothing,
cool.
everything here looks fresh off the press of the production works or whatever.
Well, they recycled it.
They're in this like forest with open huts.
Oh, but
He
they.
looks very clean.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And look, they have a washing machine. Look how nice,
Like his
Even his
clothes-
shirt is pressed. You're right, Claudia.
Yeah. And
Maybe
his
it's
pants are
a
perfectly
non-creased
pressed.
shirt, but yeah,
His
no.
shirt is very, very clean colours.
I have to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Okay.
It's Star Wars. That's always been the case.
Oh, okay.
Like, Obi-Wan was in the desert for how long? And he lived in a literal cave. The
Yeah.
Jawas stole everything from his home.
Yeah. But that, are you talking about like original A New Hope Star Wars? Or are you talking about Kenobi Star Wars?
New Hope.
Okay.
He wasn't very messy, was he?
I mean, when he walked in the dust, he still had, they're sweated and they had creased and everything.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, I don't know,
Felt
this,
a little more authentic to take a few.
yeah,
like,
this doesn't
put
feel
hairs
very
in it or
authentic because the clothing just looks like it's from Zara.
I just had a terrifying thought.
What?
What if, how they sold toys to us? Mm-hmm. What if they start doing it with clothes? What if they start selling that AK variant?
No, Disney's not very pro guns, are they?
I'd wear that jacket.
No, that's what they want you to think.
But, okay, I'll give them one thing. It doesn't look like it's on a green screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is something that I'm actually surprised on with The Mandalorian and all
You're
that
surprised
stuff.
they wouldn't green screen a forest
Yeah.
that you can find literally anywhere?
No, you can't. What if they're filming in the Sahara Desert, Claudia?
No, but like legit, Claudia, I am impressed when they actually go on location to shoot now.
Yeah.
Congrats. You have impressed us with the bare minimum.
Well, I mean, half of it's a green screen. If you look at like. Because there's green. You know what? I'm just excited to see some bloody grass for once in Star Wars.
Yes. But I just also hate the color grading they do on modern. That's just probably my personal bias for modern TV and film. But I just hate the color grading.
Yeah, it all looks like Game of Thrones now.
It's
Very desaturated.
Desaturated, low contrast, little life in it. Look, at least this speeder here, I'm just assuming it's a speeder.
It looks repurposed.
It looks like a Star Wars speeder, okay? Does it hover?
Doesn't look like
Find out.
That doesn't look like a speeder. It looks like a moped.
Yeah.
They did that for bloody. What do you think? Boba Fett. Except,
Oh gosh, don't get. No.
Press play, quick,
No.
press play.
Please,
Quick,
no!
press play.
Okay, but a clothing
What's the Star
though.
Wars?
look into the
Nathan?
security recording. You do only pain you will find.
I think she looks more Star Warsy with the clothes on the floor, being more cloaky. I think that looks more Star Wars like.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. It's a Star Destroyer coming in.
It's a ship.
Shaky camera.
They've got a ship. And little ships. It's got baby ships.
Look, okay, like, it's been a long time since we've seen anything like this visual in Star Wars. It does look good.
It looks good. I don't know why, but when I first saw this, I got the impression of fan film.
And
Oh.
I think it's because every fan film always puts destroyers in the sky because it's an easy VFX shot.
yeah, but also, it's easy. It looks cool
It
and
does look
scary.
cool. Yeah.
Like, that is, like, imagine seeing that on the big screen. That would actually look amazing.
That would look really
But
good.
now it's all, like, with all the movies, it's all you're either above them or, like, next to them.
Yeah.
You know?
This has... Okay, I will get...
It's got a stark contrast to the natural greenery we've seen so far as well. So maybe that's why they started off with the...
greenness.
I'm just so glad on the bloody desert.
On the desert. Look, I will give it a green light for
Nice.
for the composition. Like, this is good composition here. You've
Looks
got
nice.
good area of focus, also
You've
some
got some
distracting.
negative space.
It's actually a very
No
well
tangents.
placed, very well placed shot.
Yeah. And so far, like, I'm liking this more.
I don't get why. Why do they have a Star Wars logo for Star Wars like that? Like, they replaced the whole...
Yeah.
with
You know, they've studied. You have the same reaction to the Star Wars logo as a bus speeding right into you.
But I loved it, okay? So I will never forget going to see Star Wars The Clone Wars, okay? People don't like that movie because of the Geneva Convention, okay? I get that. Because Kenobi surrenders and then he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
But I miss when it would, like, that movie at the start, it was like a long time ago, guys, if I want. Like, it blasted my little 8-year-old mind. I was like, now, okay, and it's
It's like
not
a shotgun of Sarah.
Yeah,
You thought the
it's like
2000
THX.
You thought the 2012 viewing of The Dark Knight Rises in cinema was violent.
The reason why I hate this title is, one, it I think disrespects what the Star Wars logo used to be.
Yeah.
And two, it's just trying to be cool and modern and reminding them, remember, this is Star Wars, everyone. Okay, this is Disney Star Wars.
Yeah, but that's
To
the
be
difference.
fair-
This is their rebrand.
But you're right though, because back in the day, and this is why sometimes psychology, like the truth invades people's psychology without them even wanting to, right? Because back in the day it was bloody Star Wars, boom, right? And now it's Star Wars.
This
Yeah.
is a thing, though, that's happening to logos everywhere, regardless of media or big other companies, tech companies, car companies. That's a lot of logos. That's happening to a lot
Yeah,
of
they're
logos.
simplifying them a lot and
of-
changing
yeah.
them. I mean, thank goodness they still have the standard text with everything, but and we saw it in Kenobi, the amount of title intros they have before you get to the actual content.
Yeah.
And like, look, people
And
call
look,
me out.
sync.
Head things and sync.
Yeah, sync does it, sync does it.
The
There's a
robots.
sync. People call me out because oh, Nathan, the title for Star Wars have always been long with 20th Century Fox, Lucasfilm, a long time ago, and they got a whole text roll of what's happened in the show and whatever, which I'm kind of sad that I've missed that actually.
Remember that when they showed the sync in Star Wars, like for the thing?
Yeah.
And I just turned to Claude and said, "Do you feel pandered to?"
But look, at least Disney has separated themselves somewhat from the Star Wars I loved. I don't get excited when I see this. I feel disdain and I've got the bad taste in my mouth from every other Disney Plus TV show that you've shown me.
Aluminum.
Yeah.
Ash.
Alright, so we're on a mining planet, I'm assuming?
Could just be Australia. Dead trees. And...
Yeah. Basically Australia in 5 years.
Honestly, I swear, it could
That's
literally be Australia just right now.
That's a modern piece of equipment. That's
It
a
is.
human piece of equipment.
I mean, you got some sort of... I mean, how can
Blaster thing?
How can you make... I
that's
think personally, like industrial machinery, you can Star Warsify it pretty easily.
Oh,
by
yeah.
putting some things on it.
Do you know how to do it? Make it 50 times bigger and grey. Problem solved.
Yeah, and then you put some of the kit pieces they always put on all the Star Wars spaceships, and
Make
then
the
you're
thing
good.
bloody floating. Add Greeble, make it floating, 50 times bigger. Problem solved.
And again, okay, this is the thing with Star Wars I found. I mean, although Kenobi is the exception, and Boba. Actually, forget what I said. This show so far has had really good composition. It gives me a
Very
bit of
dull.
hope. I mean,
Yeah, look at how hopeful that is.
but I
This
think that
grey
this show's going to be
industrial
dull
dead
because
trees.
it's all about the Empire taking over.
Okay, is this what a tree looks like in the future? It's got a charging port in it? Tell you what, that's green
Actually,
energy.
they have put stuff like that in trees now.
Really?
Like some trees have Wi-Fi.
Huh?
I knew the government was up to something with trees.
To steal from the Empire?
Again, composition's been really
Just
nice.
walk in like you belong.
Okay,
I am the Senate. I hope we get to see his face again.
Palpatine.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
He always shows up. Except for the last thing.
I'm sorry, look, I love s'mores, okay?
Look, I again, fanboy coming out of me, I was like, oh, I hope we get to see him, but then I just remember the last time we saw a Palpatine, which is...
You seem agitated. Wait, we did it wrong. You got 5 seconds of pause. You seem agitated.
You seem agitated.
Oh,
I
so...
like the little Empire touch.
Yeah, that's... Okay, again, good. That's really good symbology. I wonder if that's in... I want to check the prequels now to see if they have that. Probably not, though.
They're so proud of themselves.
Hey, it's Kyben. Maester Kyben. He was in Game of Thrones.
I don't know how I feel about the uniforms.
Really?
So fat.
Okay, so... I
They're
guess-
not fat. I'm fat. And I could not fit into their uniforms. Maybe that guy's.
Okay, no, I scratched what I said about the uniforms. I'm guessing the previous guy was just like a higher up general type of person.
Yeah.
Where this was very empire-y.
Satisfied.
Thermal nuns.
They can't imagine
Okay, look, it's a halfling. Okay.
that someone like me would ever get inside their house.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Infiltration.
the story so far is him saying how someone like him, who is he? From what I understood, the Empire took basically any human that was
Yeah.
somewhat respectable.
They just, well, when Disney took over, they took any human. Back in the day, it was British dudes.
Maybe there's
Yeah.
more context.
Maybe, but I'm just saying
Yes.
beforehand.
You know, I used
And being the
to
other side of the coin.
hate the Empire because it was only British men, but now that it's got a diverse collection of people, I don't mind it. It's just because British people, man, they're annoying. So pompous.
From the creators of Rogue One.
Does that have enough oomph to it for anyone who want to go see it?
And also,
I forget it exists until it's brought up again.
Yeah, it
Someone
doesn't-
says Star Wars, I don't think Rogue One ever.
it doesn't feel attached to it, you know? Of all
Yeah.
the Star Wars, that one is the Rogue One.
Also, they've changed like the whole text layout. Before we had, black background with silver writing or whatever, and now it's pavement and red etching.
Cassian Andor.
Skarsgård.
The Empire is choking.
Those are clone troopers.
Oh, they are.
So slowly.
Okay, I would
Hey,
like to
Nathan.
see the transition away from clone troopers to stormtroopers in this show. I think that'd be a very interesting thing too. Here's the thing, okay?
And there is nothing that Disney would love more than to include a transition on screen.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, okay? I think this show and every other Star Wars show Disney's come out with has had massive potential. If you have the right people, it has amazing ideas and there's elements and themes. Like the whole thing with Boba Fett and the Sand People. That's a whole season there itself, I think, because of the things you can explore with it. Mandalorian, just the fact that... Just get rid of the Jedi, have the Mandalore. That would have been amazing.
We talked about this a couple last time.
Yeah.
It's Star Wars, okay? It is cool stuff with cool technology going on in space. If you get someone who's half competent in writing, half competent director, and then someone to, green screen and fix it in post,
Yeah. You're good. And Disney it frustrates me because they always want to dish out more content. They're obviously this giant content machine just trying to give all the stuff.
But they latch on to the wrong stuff.
They brush by things so quickly. They don't ever explore or experiment. Like, they don't really dig their teeth into any themes or ideas. They always go, all right, now on to the next thing that's going to make the fans happy for the next thing on Twitter to. So yeah, look, again, Clone Troopers piqued my interest, make me think of these amazing ideas we could have the story, but I doubt Disney is going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've got Dark Troopers.
That's the person playing Sauron in Rings of Power. This guy's an Imperial. His real name's Clarence.
It's
Eminem joke.
It's a lady.
I know it's a lady.
We've got a Stormtrooper in the back.
I know you don't know what those are. Because they don't talk to you often, but they're out there.
I understand things through their absence in my life. So I can pick out which man is my father. I'm like Luke in that way.
So yeah, I think the uniform. Also, again with the trench coats, like I get that they have this like uniform approach from back in the what would you call the original Empire uniform?
It's
That was
based
like
on the Nazi
Nazis,
uniform.
yeah.
That's
Does
not
that
grey enough.
That's just a jacket.
If that was
But-
leather and black, it would be literally identical to like a particular.
There's no
high-up.
identification on it.
But I guess they're trying to make her
She's cold.
True.
So she wore a jacket over the top.
True. I mean, I guess she's wearing the white jacket to stand out from the Dark Troopers behind her, but the hat.
The hat
Maybe
does
we'll
not
see
match
more
that.
of it.
Also, she's blonde, and so she's basically just who wardrobed her.
Maybe
And
we'll
again-
see more of it. The costume. If we go a little-
Yeah, but again, it's just things that with a frame, if you can pick out these things and have so many questions and doubts on it, you'd think that people who are working on this maybe might have put the hat on her and gone, nah, actually, it doesn't work.
Yeah, throw this in the bleach machine.
They're putting less effort into this than I do on a morning routine.
I go to sleep dressed in
We're
this.
starting not to know.
It's very comfortable.
Okay. Female rebel of some sort running away.
No, she's got her hands up. She's surrendering.
Well, she's been caught, yeah.
Notice.
Well,
Okay.
oh wait, what is that? Okay, is that a ship? It's a
Something
ship
being
being
built?
disassembled. No, ship
Oh,
being disassembled.
So that ship up there, that is from Jedi Fallen Order.
They're going to take stuff from Fallen Order again.
Looks
Yeah,
like a
well, I
little
think they
train.
are. Because
great.
the way Fallen Order starts off is with you're actually working in a
And
junkyard.
ship, yeah, just like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I've
working
seen
in a
it.
junkyard.
In
And
fact,
so,
you like parkour down this section.
yeah,
right here.
yeah. So they'd probably ask Respawn for the models and put it in Houdini or whatever. But look, it's a cool area to explore, and again, they're exploring the Empire, and so there's, again, this whole discussion, because Fallen Order, the same thing, where you start off this awesome area where, like, they've trashed all of the, like, Republics, Clone Trooper, everything. Like, this is the prequels right here that's been trashed, and so it's an awesome place to explore.
Yeah.
But then,
It's funny because it's true. This is what I'm saying.
yeah.
Things being inserted through psychology they don't even
Yeah.
realize. Yeah.
but you don't explore it very much in the game, and so it'd be cool to actually explore this area a bit more, actually have some meaning to it.
If anyone's ever been to Perth, Fremantle, anyone? That's what it looks like.
What I'm asking is this.
So I'm guessing, I assume that he worked on the mines, the industrial section, and somehow got into the Empire, which I guess, look, in a way, the Empire didn't see those people as very highly in previous adaptations, so
Is he FIFO if he's working on the mines? Fly in, fly out?
don't know.
Anyway.
I thought you were saying like a FIFA
another-
FO.
No, it's another Perth reference.
Wouldn't you rather give it all to something real?
September 21st. Is
That's
that when...
really soon.
Is Rings of Power going to be out then?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Andor, we're not going to be able to review you. Unfortunately.
And you can't have.
I don't know, though.
You can't have like a show about like flying spaceships blowing up and release it 10 days earlier.
You're right. You're right, Oz. You're right. At least they're being somewhat sensitive.
What is that? Like that machine confuses my eyes.
See, I know it's a spaceship,
It looks.
but it looks like a covering of some sort that you'd have at some sort of like office building or like at a school.
Does everything look a little too in focus?
It looks like one of those impossible things. Like, you know those impossible objects?
Yeah, it looks...
The background is defocused,
It's a
this
bit
thing is
uncanny
defocused.
valley.
Yeah.
But this thing is in perfect focus.
Yeah.
And he's defocused.
A
Oh,
bit
shit.
uncanny valley.
Yeah, and he looks like he's in a valley.
Good observation.
It's dude, look at how epic he was when he pulled that hood up. Wait, look.
I missed that.
Okay, I want to try that. Oh, love that hood.
That's not a way you put up a hood.
I have a hood too.
You gotta be like more gentle with it. You know,
No.
You don't want to go. "Ugh."
Wait.
You know, don't treat
I
it-
feel left out. Hoods
I'm
are
so
cool,
stoked.
but that was a bit cringe.
I'm starting to think he might be a villain.
He's just really angry.
he's just really dark because the
I need
Empire
to go
took his
on my
family.
fireplace.
The Empire took his family?
I need all the hair.
Hey,
Hey,
it's the Midwest.
yeah, like I can't tell. Like at first I was like, oh, green desert, green desert.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I knew the universe was a simulation when I flew over
plant.
the desert and I saw all the circuitry like that.
But
Heroes, I can...
What's going on there?
farm, but again, context of
He's gone right through the middle of that farm. That's a bit rude.
Is that a desert planet? It's like this is the Kulaks of Tatooine, successful farmers.
Oh, okay. We've got an X-wing. That looks pretty cool.
I swear I saw that guy in Kenshi. The game.
Those guys are also pretty cool.
I've never. I know I've seen them, but
That's a
from
cool
where?
mask.
And the gun,
Cool eyes.
the gun's cool. We've seen guns like this before. Like Luke had a gun rifle like that, but it doesn't look as like you look at the X-wing compared to the gun. Again, composition. Whoever is their cinematographer actually does a decent job.
Oh, until I
Okay.
get into this room.
Again, those
I
guns,
think there's a gun.
those guns look not
That gun
good.
has 2 magazines.
Again, the guns just don't look real to me. They look fake. Like Star Wars guns looked real back in the day, even though they were fake laser guns.
Well, you say that, but then go to the very beginning. A guy's literally got a real gun, an AK.
But no, what I'm saying is the material they're made out of doesn't look real.
Yeah.
It feels very
They
plastic.
put a metallic spray over it.
Yeah, and they didn't wear them at all.
They got the toys made, and then they just grabbed the toys and sprayed them.
It legit feels like they're Nerf guns.
Call it what you will. Let's call it war.
It's that dude, Forrest Whitaker. He's the dude who looks at you funny.
Yeah,
Look, he's doing it now.
yeah.
He's actually a great actor. He's actually an incredible actor.
Just want to go back to the sentences
What
they were
you always
saying to
say.
each other.
I need all the heroes I can get.
He needs heroes.
For the greater good.
For the greater good.
Call it what you will. Let's call it war.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Daniel Craig.
Okay, these
Yeah.
uniforms look pretty cool. They look new, but that's what the Empire's really good at, keeping their stuff clean.
Where were these guys in the summer of 2019? I'm here to make jokes, okay?
I know, but sometimes I just need to put like a muffler on it so we can analyze stuff.
The muzzle, yeah.
Down, Oz.
But yeah, the whole discussion of like, I need heroes, whatever, you're meeting to the end for the greater good. It's like, I'm
Just
trying.
same.
It just feels like they're trying to put in anything that will make you go, "Oh, really?"
Yeah,
They're
but-
putting in the flash
They need
tags.
Yeah,
You're right.
and they're also doing the morally grey thing again, where it's like, for the greater good, call it what you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, because Star Wars never had any representation of like true good and true evil.
Yeah.
It was always grey,
Yeah.
like the grey Jedi.
Just like this entire contrast thing looks grey.
Oh, someone ran in. How does he do it?
In a world where everyone's carrying blasters,
Yeah, true. They carry blasters and have lightsabers. Okay, I guess lightsabers aren't here for this one. But then why are they doing
this must be Planet Australia.
hand-to-hand combat? I mean,
And look, again, he's wearing
Riot
a jacket
shields.
that I swear I saw in Nike the other day.
also, I don't think I've ever seen because those are
suit.
riot shields. Those are like modern day riot shields. I've never seen it in Star Wars either. They've had like
Riot shields?
Have they ever had riot shields?
In Star Wars.
They have. They've had them before, but it's mainly been in like the expanded stuff and tons of fan art too.
Yeah. But I'm saying in like the
Movies.
closed canon world.
Yeah. Oh,
It's always been like actual energy shields.
the Gungans. Yeah.
Yeah, but like they've had those shields, and you've had like the droidicas have had their like shields there, but they're all been electric, somewhat plasma shields.
Oh, clone trooper ships being retrofitted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it would be cool if it isn't the Empire retrofitting them, but the other side.
What do you mean?
So, because the Empire does away with everything from the clone troopers.
Oh, so they get appropriated by the rebels. That would be cool.
But if these are Empire grade starships,
Didn't the Empire have like mini civil wars with the leftover clones?
basically, but
I want to see that.
yeah. Well, I think they are wanting to do it with Rex TV show.
Because think about it, right? Clones fighting stormtroopers, the Empire. It'll literally be Kiwis versus British people, and we know how that went the first time.
Yeah.
So it makes sense they won in Star Wars too.
We're finally in space now, though. That's good.
Oh yeah, finally in space. It's Star Wars.
It's fermenting.
Whoa, that guy's handsome. In a weird way.
It looks like the G-Man from Half-Life. Very brooding face, meant to be.
But damn it, that jawline.
There's some.
Holy crap. That man was more
eyes.
menacing. That man was more menacing than any Disney Star Wars villain.
I hope that guy's
Go
a
back,
bad
go
guy.
back.
If that guy's
Let's watch it. No
It's
pause.
fermenting. There's some.
I've seen some things.
He
needs to be a villain.
Soul.
whoever you are, Mr. Actor Man, you need to
liked
do
it.
villain roles because man, you've got the brute for it.
He punches you, and you like it.
Yes.
But do you know what would be even more terrifying? If it was played in reverse. So he looks at you. Can we do that?
Play it in reverse.
Of fermenting.
Hey, look, wait, can you go back a little bit?
They've got helmets that are somewhat Star Warsy, maybe. I mean, it's very hard to have it
That
be
one looks kinda
industrial.
Star
And they
Warsy.
do have the, like, not puffer jackets, but, like, Leia did have that in The Empire Strikes Back when they're on Hoth. Okay, so
These guys are buff. Or are they just wearing like super puffy vests?
I'm assuming that these guys have come in to make some changes. And these guys are great. City Planet?
Smell
Saudi
good.
Arabia is looking nice.
Okay, we got good old Imperial.
You're in my net.
Is that the same lady as before?
Yeah,
So she was just wearing a jacket because it was cold outside.
yeah. But she isn't very high up.
How does she have Forrest Whitaker eye?
I don't know. And also the place that they're in. Oh man, I hope they don't do the boring white rooms for the higher ups. Like it makes sense.
They will.
in aspects of the Empire, just in its design, but they always had really nice dark, shiny rooms to show like the cleanliness. Where this feels very much like the
They usually have black floors and white walls.
they look like the
Camino.
Camino, yeah.
I can't believe I got that and you didn't. No, not good job on me. Bad job, Nathan.
But okay, here's with the work stuff, right? I'm guessing that she's not very high up because of her badges. She's going to be very good at her job.
There's a rhyming joke you can do there.
Yeah. So I'm just assuming that she's going to be the evil villain who does everything right. Probably changes to the good side by the end of the season.
Yeah. She's the counter side to Reva.
Yeah.
Are you a fish? Are you a thief?
In Star Wars, that's a real possibility. Admiral
Fish?
Akbar.
Can you imagine? Are you a fish or a thief?
Don't answer. It's a trap.
Chick that we saw from before, probably going to be maybe. I would suggest back in the day love interest, but now I'm assuming another strong female character that isn't going to be interested in our main character guy. We've seen lots of females.
We've seen a couple shots.
female
of
leads.
him.
It's good
We've
because
seen.
I
We've
finally
seen
get
the
to
two
see
other
them.
guys as well, so I guess that they're keeping the genders equal.
Let's press play already.
I'm not touching it. It's not my fault. Oh, he's
He
got
puts a ring on.
longer hair now.
He's been through some things.
Oh, he'll be like an Imperial
Gangster.
insider. No, he'll be an insider, like an Imperial insider, I guess.
You're sleeping. I'm not slipping. I've just been hiding for too long.
Okay, so yeah, I reckon he's going to be probably part of the Senate or something,
Yeah.
and then he loses it and becomes a rebel and helps.
But it is bold of them to have this old fella. It seems like he might be like a partial lead with Cat. Like, I'm glad because he's a great actor.
Yeah, he is.
So this might actually be some finally decent Star Wars. Maybe.
Can you imagine if this is good?
If this was it, this could be a new hope for Star Wars.
It could be good.
It might be.
It could be.
Laser battle, yes.
What is that ship though? What are those?
Bro, that's where they broadcast Netflix.
What are those?
That's literally. This is not a
That's
CG.
Disney Plus.
This is not a. Yeah, this is not a Disney shot. If you look from a different angle, it's literally hidden Mickey.
Planet shot.
Is that the girl?
Oh, she's the is it No, it's not
Mothma, something.
Mothma. Yeah. Okay, so she was also in the Empire, and then obviously.
Well,
disbanded.
Senate.
I mean, there's the
Well,
Empire logo.
you know what? You know what? I'm going to concede to that one too.
Okay.
Why is it? Okay, can I say something that's always bothered me about the Galactic Empire logo?
Yeah, sure.
It's a cog.
No, it's not. It's a butthole. Which makes sense because the Empire are a bunch of buttholes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
What buttholes are you looking at?
Cat buttholes mainly. You see them. Tails are up, but that's what it looks like.
Okay, so we're gonna get
So I want
probably.
to see your search history.
That's all that Emperor Palpatine is missing is a cat. I'm evil. You can tell I like cats.
Meow.
And then in what do you call it? Rise of Skywalker, he even had claws.
True. She's gonna show up again for like what movie is this? She just gets her payroll from like every single Star Wars prequel sequel they do, and then she pops up and is like, many Bothan spies died to get this information.
Oh man, product placement. Oreos.
Oreos. It worked.
Got some Chad looking guy.
He was in Game of Thrones too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
He played
Alien.
Ed Tollett.
Probably just a
In a
side
bob.
character. Very dark scene.
If you cover his face, it's John Wick. Or, well, Keanu Reeves.
You've said that twice.
The White Tree of Gondor.
You're right though. This doesn't look like Star Wars at all.
It doesn't.
doesn't.
It looks like Hunger Games.
But
Like,
it's
yeah.
pretty.
It higher class Star Wars doesn't look like this.
But I'm okay with that because we haven't really seen the upper class. We've seen like government.
Yeah.
No, we haven't seen the,
But we haven't seen the-
rich people who aren't in government.
No. More accurately, the rich people who own the government.
Oh, yes.
And is that her again?
It's very Art Nouveau.
Lots of flowers. Yeah.
There's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing.
Style.
What are you really doing?
Oh,
Shit, wait,
Art
go
Deco,
back.
Art Nouveau. It's an architecture style.
Get out of there, lady. You're about to get crushed. No!
Oh, I missed the cut too.
You know what? You know what's going to happen? R2's going to stop the thing.
Dark Troopers coming in.
Yeah, to dispense freedom.
Oh, we got a new droid.
Look,
to
freedom.
sell.
Freedom right there.
A new droid to sell.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of cute.
Old lady crying. Explosion.
Witness
When is the beginning?
No, episode 1 was the beginning.
Again. They're like.
Of course Now I
Maybe it'll say off.
Now I get what you were saying. I understand the depth of how messy this thing is. Excuse me, Claudia. But no, it finally is like, it's like I've seen all of the tentacles attached to Azathoth, you know? It's like, this is a sequel to a prequel, as well as a prequel to the... What is this?
When is the beginning of Rogue One that you saw when you heard? Oh.
How obscure can this get?
This is what revolution looks like.
Okay, she's gonna be. Wow, so many characters.
It's Andor!
Yeah, he shows up.
So many carrots.
No, but like so many of these side characters who are popping up being like, I'm gonna
Disney
do what I need to
does
do.
that.
They all seem to be saying that in the same tone, don't they?
Yeah.
We got to do what must be done. I've been in the dark too long.
Yeah.
Call it what you will.
They need to be serious because it's a serious show and they all need to be like deep in stuff.
Yeah. Everything is both vague and like hardcore at the
Yeah.
same time.
And
Like
so,
the lighting.
Look, this looks like Empire stuff.
Hey, who's that guy?
I don't know.
That's Andor.
He's only shown up for like this one frame.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that?
We've got a giant spaceship.
Looks like
Back
another train.
aboard.
Just messy action to make you excited. Of Rebellion, okay.
But we saw that with Obi-Wan.
We also saw in episode 3. No, we didn't. Well, we saw it with A New Hope.
We saw it heaps of times.
We've seen it before.
But this is the beginning.
Yeah, and then you'll go back and you'll see how they were born, all the characters.
Rogue One started the rebellion when the girl was like, "No, a rebellion. I rebel."
Yeah.
Okay,
is the beginning.
post that on Tumblr.
I'm tired of losing.
Dude, tell me about it. I can empathize with him.
We're going to be a
Impossible.
secret...
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, secret mission thing. Oh man, these parts here are just standard geometry.
Yeah, it's Greeble.
Greeble, that's the word, thank you.
Stuff.
It doesn't look Star Wars. It looks sci-fi, it does not look Star Wars. It just looks generic. This is something I look at ArtStation. Like,
Those-
I'd be like, sci-fi.
Are those clones?
No, maybe...
No, there are different people with different
They're
hair
training.
They are on the world's longest treadmill,
That's...
and whoever gets to the end of it wins. It's like Squid
in
Game.
there. It's like beep test.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Dude, he hit that wall hard. Look at what happened to those
And
guys.
he's wearing the white uniform, same as these guys. I'm assuming...
But they don't have
Oh, I
stripes.
don't
He
see
did.
orange.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
Might be a
Oh no,
prison.
he doesn't have orange on his left arm, and we're all
Oh,
seeing
that's
them
on
from
the
the.
right.
I mean, from the right
Oh,
arm.
look
We're seeing
at
them
you!
It's on
from-
both
Look,
arms.
There's a bit of orange there.
Oh!
But it looks like it's on both arms on his one.
No, it's not.
Go back. Yes, it is.
See?
Oh, wait, no, you're right. I will get my vision checked. No, you gotta open
So it's going to sabotage a base.
it. What the is that? Is
Yeah.
It looks like the lady.
You remember the Star Wars sequels? Remember how good they were?
We don't even know what the hell her name was. Was it?
It was something forgettable. But she found the lightsaber.
No, this isn't the same person though.
It has to be.
Looks like the same race.
No, that's a dude.
No, it has to be her.
No, it's not her.
Are they just going to do...
She was
Oh.
Orange Yoda.
That's not her. She had bigger eyes and a smaller
Maybe her,
nose.
her vision got worse.
She had
She got older.
smaller. She had smaller features and bigger eyes.
Yeah, she was more Yodery. This guy's not Yodery enough, but he's close. Oh, I wonder what he's listening to.
Small dubstep. Also, who's here?
Oh, is that the dude from Fallen Order? Looks like him.
He's a ranger. You're right.
And they're all the same creature. He's a ranger too, but inversed.
Why is that funny? It's just the absurdity of what you say sometimes.
It was
And
funny
how fast it was.
It was funny because he was saying at the same time I was like thinking it and coming up with it. So Oz's like verbal pattern was the same as my mental pattern.
Wow.
That's why I laughed so hard because I was like, we're connected.
Oh, he's got the same amount of arms as Kathleen Kennedy. Oh no.
Yeah.
We're so close to the end.
Times.
We've got 14 seconds.
Okay, so that's going to start the explosion. There's going to be a whole rebellion.
Does that look like Star Wars?
Stormtroopers.
It's always a burrito.
See, look how different the guns are. The guns look way better here. I mean, it's hard to tell because it's blurry.
So those are clones?
These are stormtroopers.
You know that part in the trailer where he said I'm slipping? But it's in reference to this scene right here.
Oh, she's going to have a... Does she have something under her chin?
Yeah, that looks
got
like
her
a
paint.
looks like a
paint.
Kiwi tribal. Because women in Kiwi culture, if they're royalty, they'll have their chins marked. Whoa, that looks cool.
Hey, that's a pretty cool
Is
shot.
that a black hole?
No, I think there's
Sky.
debris of something.
Maybe they blew up the.
Sky? Upside down?
Maybe it's Cloud
Explosion?
City.
Well, there's going to be some cool fights in space.
Who was
Someone's
that
got to
guy
put a
at the
slash in
end?
there.
I don't know.
And or.
A 3-episode premiere.
So, what's this show about?
It's before Rogue One.
We're not paying attention to the trailer.
I was!
It's the stuff before Rogue
The
One.
beginning of the rebellion.
Yeah.
But it's called Andor.
Yeah. Look, my doubt here, though, is that they're doing a 3-episode premiere.
Oh,
Mate.
that's what Disney does, though.
I don't like
They
it.
do that every time.
But they didn't do it with Kenobi, they just did 2. And those were not good episodes.
Weren't they super long, though?
No.
Weren't they like an hour?
No.
Oh.
They,
I thought she said that's what...
that's what she promised us, but she never gave us that.
Felt like it.
Look, 3-episode premiere, that gives me lots of doubt that you obviously are... Because if they need 3 episodes to get you invested into the show, and then for the next couple of weeks it's going to be 1 by 1 episode, you're not going to get much in those episodes.
Just give us the whole thing.
Yeah, if you're giving us
So
3...
then you watch the whole thing and then you unsubscribe.
Oh, yeah,
Can't
good
have
point.
that. So, September 21st. Look, there are things that actually looked decent in this show that I was actually surprised at. I probably will give it a shot. I'll watch the first 3 episodes
We
to
have
see...
to give it a shot.
Yeah. No, but me, myself, personally, as a Star Wars fan, I have more hope going into this than Kenobi.
A New Hope?
I already made that joke. Okay.
So, look, I'm going to give it benefit of the doubt, and maybe I'll enjoy my time.
It might, at least it looks like they're going to give us something new and some cool visuals, and not just the same repeated crap over and over again.
Although the lines do sound quite samey.
Oh yeah.
That's just Disney
So-
at this point.
I reckon...
One-liners.
Yeah, no.
They like their serious, dark tone one-liners.
And I can't wait for the non sequitur. There's going to be so many non
Yeah,
sequiturs.
no, you're right. The story's going to be trash. We're going to get some pretty decent visuals.
Maybe some cool action.
The same as every other movie and TV show we've had for the past, 5 years. So, that's that.
And you know, I just stole the torch and then just didn't do anything with it. Did I?
Gonna wrap it up.
Claudia, do you have any closing thoughts?
It looks more exciting than Kenobi.
Yeah.
Which is shocking! What the hell,
You know,
Disney?
I didn't bother with Boba Fett, and I probably wouldn't have bothered with Kenobi, but I would bother with this.
For Kenobi, I was expecting an old man to be watching a young boy in the desert for the entire series, and it was somehow more boring than that. And they went place.
Well, this one actually looks exciting because there's different biomes. You've got different, hierarchies of things. You've got people who are in, the parliament, political sides, and with the Empire, and then
it's
you've
all
got
the
rebellions.
Different
hierarchy.
spaceships.
those are letters, those aren't spaceships.
Yeah, so there's again, I think this story is going to fall flat on its face because of what we've seen before. We already know what's going to, we've seen Boba Fett and how they try to be political with, the gangsters and the mobs and stuff. That did not work out at all.
It could be good.
Politically correct
It
gangsters.
could be good.
I doubt it. I
guess it's
honestly
just
doubt
Silicon
it.
Valley.
You never know.
So yeah, are those all our thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you all for watching.
Wait, we don't know if this is the end of it though. Let's find out.
Oh. So that was our breakdown analysis of the Andor trailer. We hope you all enjoyed. And remember, again, links in the description if you do want to support us. Yeah, so that's it, everyone. That is the Andor.
Yeah, remember the last year and a half of our content? More of that.
More of that coming your way. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, as we battle Disney, Lucasfilm,
And as always, Nathan, calm down.
stay on watch!